Welcome to Ask and Learn.
A 53-foot wire running from the top of a tent pole to the ground makes a 56-degree angle with the ground. If the length of the tent pole is 45 feet, how far is it from the bottom of the tent pole to the nearest, to the point where the wire is fastened to the ground? The tent pole is not necessarily perpendicular to the ground, so we cannot assume that this is a right angle. What we can do, though, is using the law of sines, we could, I call this A, B, and C. Well, there could be two possibilities for B. Let's see what happens. If we do the law of sines and say the sine of 56 degrees over the opposite side 45 is in proportion to the sine of angle B over its opposite side 53, multiply 53 to both sides, and then we'll take the inverse sine of both sides so that we just have angle B. So in degree mode, we've got the inverse sine of 53 sine 56 divide 45. Then we get a 77.5 degree angle. And if we subtract that from 180, we get 102.5, and we get 102.5. If we add that to the 56, we're still within 180 for a triangle, so there is a second that exists. So we could have a scenario where angle B is 77.5 degrees, or 102.5 degrees. This is the ambiguous case. And so if it is a 77.5 degrees, then the third angle, C, would be 180 minus 56 minus 77.5, or 46.5 degrees. If it's 102.5, it's 180 minus 102.5 minus 56, or 21.5 degrees. So we can find x, again using the law of sines. In the first case, the sine of the 46.5 degree angle over the opposite side x would be equal to sine of 56 degrees over 45. In the second case, it'd be sine of 21.5 degrees over x equals sine 56 over 45. So cross multiply, you'll have 45 sine 46.5 equals x sine 56, then divide by sine 56 to just get x alone. Likewise, in the other, you'll have 45 sine 21.5 degrees over sine 56 equals x. Okay, so first solution, 45 sine 46.5. Over sine 56. 39.4 to the nearest whole number would be 39 feet. Second case, 45 sine 21.5 over sine 56 would be 20. Two cases, two possibilities.